many times as I threw her out. Should we stay together or apart? But it's hard to be alone and the future scene. I was fire and she was gasoline. But when we got locked up in the Chester County Jail, we both knew it was too far out of hand. Staring at 5 years in the penitentiary, I was fire and she was gasoline. Good God, too much fire and too much gasoline. Well, we cleaned that mess up, we made amends the best we could, but we could not be together anymore. I can't say that I don't miss you, but we gotta let it be, 'cause I'm still fire and you're still gasoline. Yeah, I was fire and you was gasoline. I was fire and you was gasoline. I was fire and she was gasoline.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh man, that was
technical
crazy.
difficulties.
A few technical difficulties. We just about ready to hit the go live and everything, and then the microphone fell apart.
Just fell right over.
Fell right off. So had to take a minute to fix it. So that's what I was doing. But how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody.
Good evening.
Paul from England. How are you, my friend?
Good evening, Paul.
And Bill from Hamilton. New
Evening, Bill.
friend of ours. He's going to be buying some land down this way and building a home. And so we've just been talking back and forth a bit.
Right.
And so anyhow, yeah, Bill, glad to have you in. Ben's
Yes.
over Acres. How are you?
Welcome.
Richard, how are you doing?
Hey, Richard.
And let me see here. Rayma, hello.
Hey,
How are
Rayma,
you? And
our friend from just up the road.
yeah, not too far away. Paul, Bearded Carpenter, how you doing?
Paul.
Mike Mart, how are you? And everybody, we are aware of the
Swirling.
tin foil like
Yeah.
stuff in the background.
We don't know what it is.
We have no clue what it is. If it's our internet connection, we don't know.
There's nothing weird going on here.
I don't have a green screen up there. So I'm not sure what's making that happen in the background there on the screen. Maybe it's just us that sees it. But anyway.
Yeah, let us know if you see anything weird happening in the background.
Hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
Hi, Elizabeth.
What's on the shelf? All kinds of groceries, all kinds of stuff over there. Hey, Tom, how are you?
Hi, Tom.
Hope you're doing well. And,
Good to have you here, Tom.
I'm sure Trevor's busy as well. He's staying busy with all the
Plowing.
That's for sure.
Yeah, keeping our roads safe.
Brenda, how are you? So glad to have you in with
Brenda.
us tonight. And
Blue Eyes Brenda.
Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Brenda, I bet you've heard that song a time or two, huh?
Yeah, I bet she has.
Maybe her husband sings it to her.
Yeah, could be.
That would be sweet if he does.
Yeah. So anyway, Mrs. Coffee Walks and Whatever Deb. Hello to you.
Walks and Whatever Deb.
And
Hi.
glad that you're in with us. How you doing? Hope you're
Good
having a good
evening.
week. Let me see. Krabby the Beagle is in. Hey, Krabby,
Hi,
how are you?
Krabby. Glad to have you here.
Tom wants to know how Judy's doing. Well, Tom, it depends on what day. She had a decent day yesterday, and today, her stomach's upset. The doctor put her on some new medication. So
right, we're just going to keep an eye on everything.
Yeah, I think it upset her stomach or whatever. So,
but thank
anyway,
you for asking,
thanks for
Tom.
Asking.
And I know they're here, or not here, but they're watching over at Judy's.
Yep.
So
Chelsea and Zach were at Judy's just a little bit ago. John Bailey, how are you, my friend?
Hey, John.
How you doing? Hope all is well. Paul says, you two are looking real cozy this week. Joni, I pray your mom is doing better.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
We appreciate that, Paul.
We're pretty cozy.
Yeah. Well, we're cozy. You know, it's probably about 68 to 70 degrees in here.
Close to 70. It's very comfortable.
Yeah. We've been working away at the insulation. We've got 4 main walls done and vapor barriered. And so now we do the gable ends. They have to be redone. Then we got the ceiling. So I want to get working on the ceiling pretty soon. Hopefully the next couple of days we need to get that done.
We're just trying to set other things up. You know, when you move into it's like a shell.
Yeah.
And, you know, so Tony worked today, and this is over here is our kitchen area. And so he put up a countertop for me and a light. Yeah. That light that you see shining over there is compliments of David and Sandy.
Dave and Sandy Gibson from Oregon.
They sent that to us.
They checked on our
wish list.
Our wish list. And we have 2, by the way, 2 Amazon wish lists. One is Amazon.ca, Creekside Maples. The other one is Amazon.com under the same name, Creekside Maples. And so if you're wondering if there's anything we need or whatever, you can check those 2 Creekside Maples guest or gift lists out, and you can get some ideas there. Let me see.
Lots of hellos, which is good to see everyone chatting with each other.
Hey, Ken, how are you?
Hi, Ken.
He said it took a while to get in here.
Oh, really?
Was it the feed itself or just you're busy? Hey, Chelsea, Zach,
and Nana.
Welcome. And
And
Zach and Nana, welcome in. Hey, Mr. Willie.
Hey, Mr. Willie.
He says, hey, Phil Collins and Miss Sizzle, how's my girl Judy? Well, she's listening, Mr. Willie.
She's feeling a little nauseous tonight.
Yep. So
but she's drinking her ginger ale, I believe, eating some crackers and just trying to get better.
Yep, for sure. Let's see. Oh, here's trouble. Paul says, Chelsea. They're here on the bed.
One's on the bed.
One's on the bed. One's in the chair. Harley likes my recliner. It's where he likes to be. So, and forgive us for the mess in here behind us. It's a construction zone. It is what it is. Construction
home.
Yeah. So it everything's on top of everything, but we're making progress slowly, and at least we have a roof overhead other than a tent top.
Yes. And we were so thankful for that this past weekend when it was bitter cold.
Yeah, it was very, very, very
thankful that we weren't in the tent. Not that the tent wasn't warm.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of extra work keeping that tent to be comfortable.
It was. And, it got down to, with the wind chill, it was minus 51. So that was just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's supposed to be plus 6. How crazy is that?
Weird weather.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see here. Krabby says hello to us again, and we say hello back to you again. Lila says, I'm not feeling well tonight.
Okay.
Can't stay, but I did want to hit the like button and say hello to you. Well, thank you, Lila.
Thank you, Lila. We appreciate that. You are so faithful, and we hope you get feeling better.
And we'll pray that you do for sure, Lila.
Yes.
So
thank you, Lila, just coming in and saying hi, because you didn't have to take the time to do that.
Yeah. Mike Mart says the background flickering may be parts of the weather balloon.
Maybe.
Yeah. I honestly think it's something to do with the internet feed.
It has to be.
Because it's so sporadic what it is. I just don't know at all what it is. So anyway, that was my phone. When that does that, I just look at it. It's usually, something, a message or PayPal or something. So thank you, Richard. God bless you, man.
Thank you so much,
Richard.
Appreciate that. And that money will go to good use in this build and
for sure.
And in our rising fuel costs.
Well, we're going to talk about the fuel cost and some changes we're going to have to make and just some different things that hey, Andale, how you doing, sweet lady? Hope you're doing good. Chelsea, how are you doing anyway? Nana doesn't feel like typing tonight, but she thanks you all for your concern.
Good.
Okay, well, we're all concerned and we'll be praying.
That's right.
Chelsea, you guys are looking very pink tonight. I don't know. Our faces are?
It's
It
just
could
the
be
lighting.
just good color coming back in because it's warm again.
It's the lighting from, we have our one little lamp over here. That's what it is.
Paul, we try to go to Maine every week. Sometimes just 9 days, 10 days, but generally every week, week and a half. But we try to make it every week. So
Yeah. Now this past weekend, which was, we normally would have tried to get over, our weather was terrible.
very terrible.
So we didn't get there.
No.
So it's been about 9 days since we've been over.
John Bailey wants to know how much snow is on the ground there. We have about 3 feet.
Yeah.
36 inches, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I just know it's too much to walk through.
You got to be careful walking on it because there's parts that are frozen and kind of solid, but there's lots that aren't, and you can,
it's crazy.
You go through that and you can twist an ankle or
Well, what happened? We got about a foot and a half, and then we got a bunch of freezing rain, but 6 inches of that, and that froze up, and then we got another foot of snow on top of that. So you just keep going. You get down through the first foot, then you go crash through the crust, and then you get down through the next foot and a half. So, but anyway, it's snowshoe terrain. It's all snowshoes.
That's exactly right.
You do not get off the beaten path without snowshoes. Ken says the feed was blocking him. I wonder what was going on with that, Ken. I'm not sure.
Did anyone else experience that? We got 32 in here, so
don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you would, please.
Please.
Paul says that background flickering is the picture dilations due to the weather on Mars. Honestly, the only thing that I just thought of is LED lights cause flickering in a camera lens. And so because we have an LED light that's over there and it's hanging down from the ceiling, and we have one over the door. They're 2 solar lights. That could be what's doing it. I'm not sure. I know they weren't on the last live, and so we didn't have the problem.
So that maybe that's it.
Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Jesse and Lisa, they've been traveling. We're going to try to have them up as some guests here in just a little while. We're going to give them some time to get settled into the room there.
They're going to give us a little teepee tour.
That's why we want to have them in. We want to see what the teepee
stick
looks
around
like.
If you're able to.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Hey, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Be safe driving. We had the cold weather here in Manitoba last week, but it's warmed up a lot. It was cold, Deb. It really was.
I thought of you all out there. That's what I said to Tony. I said they've already had their blast.
But it was definitely cold. It get down to like 30, 32 here, freezing inside the house.
It did. It did, because we didn't have all our insulation done.
We did not.
I mean, it's still not done. Our ceiling isn't done, but as far as our walls, we've been working at that.
We're doing much better now.
So now we're comfortable. It's staying a pretty constant 70.
65 to 70. So that's pretty good. Hey, Matt, how are you?
Hi, Matt.
And
hope
Matt,
you're doing good.
Hope your family's well, and those girls.
Think of you guys often.
Your precious little daughters. I hope they're great, and your mom's doing good and all that. We've been continually praying for you guys. We really are. So, thanks, Mr. Willie. He says, hit the like button and Tony will sing Amazing Grace.
Well, you got some singing to do then.
Yeah, right. But anyway, we'll.
They're saying we're a little pink.
Yeah,
if we push back.
I don't know. It could be the lighting. We could get a little closer. And then
when we go closer, we look white.
It bleaches us out here. So,
we got to figure out just the right distance.
Yeah. Oh well, we're in the pink. That's all I know. Hey Bill, as you get more popular, which you definitely will, you will not be able to send thanks to everyone. I hope that happens for you. When's the next video? I actually am almost done, Bill. It has been just a time. That's all I can say. Dealing with the really, really cold weather. And just a bunch of things, stuff that's interfered with editing and just a lot of stuff that's been going on that we've just had to look after and stuff. So, but I worked until late last night on a video, wanted it out today, but then I thought, well, I don't want it to compete with the live tonight. what we're going to do is release it hopefully tomorrow morning. So look for it. It's the one on the rafters. And we do hope that everyone continues to watch the videos, even though now we're in under a roof. Please watch the videos anyway.
I think they will. I mean, because they, that's showing the progress.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like reading a book and you jump to the end to see how it ends.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yet you miss the story along the way. So those videos are telling the story.
For sure. Beth says it's an LED thing. That's what we think too, Beth. So
right.
Good, Ann. Andale. Nope, she had no problem getting in here. So I know normally I'm on OBS. But tonight, because I wanted to have Jesse and Lisa stop in, we went with StreamYard. But I think it's something to do with the LED lighting over there. I really do.
Yeah.
Jackie says I'm in t-shirt and capri pants with AC on the car. Not here.
Not AC weather here,
Not
Jackie.
at all. Gary Tucker, how you doing, my friend?
Gary and Rosemary, how are you all?
Gary and Rosemary are two of the finest folks, and they've just been great friends to us.
Yeah.
And they don't live too far away. So, mods, are you able to stay for the full live? I hope so. Paul.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Your front light is
just
too
your
bright.
Front light is too bright.
Front light meaning?
Yeah.
Is she meaning our lamp?
I don't know.
What does she mean by front light?
Let's see if this
Turn
one.
the lamp out. I think we're going to be in the dark.
That make any difference?
Which now we look a little blue.
One of these days we'll get set up and have a good light. We don't have one of those lights that you're supposed to use for live. It is what it is.
The light ring.
Coffee walks and whatever. How are you making out with the moisture you were getting on the insulation? All right, great question, and we'll try to answer some of these. Hey, Rochelle, Brampton Gardner. How you
Rochelle.
Doing? So what we've had to do is remove all the insulation that we had in. So what happened, if you didn't know, was usually when you insulate, you can do a whole wall or a whole house and never worry about condensation because it's not going to be that cold that's going to create a problem. But because it was so cold here, when we put the insulation in the walls, the mistake we made, which was innocent, we didn't know. I just did it the way I always have. I insulated the whole thing and then was going to come back and do the vapor barrier. But because it took us, 2 or 3 days to get all the insulation in and then get back to start the vapor barrier, well, within that time, that was long enough with the extreme cold temperatures that behind all the insulation, it turned to frost and cold and dampness. So we took all of the insulation out of the walls. We had to dry the walls, and then we put dry insulation back in R20 and R24, and then we just done like 16-foot sections, 14 to 16-foot sections at a time. Then we vapor buried it right away, and sealed it all up so that we wouldn't have any of those issues again. So live and learn.
So to answer your question, we haven't.
So we've got the 4 main walls redone. We do not have the gable ends redone, and we do not have the ceiling done yet. We just haven't had time to get at that. We've been busy with all this other stuff. So that's kind of how it's been going. Thank you, John. We really enjoy putting the videos out, and we have fun doing it. So we will, do our best to get, more videos out there right away. And thank you, everyone, for understanding. If all we had to do was edit, and the thing is, I do, and I'm not throwing her under the bus at all. Love my wife dearly, but she doesn't do the editing. I do all the editing, and so I'm doing all the building, all the construction. And so when I have to take time to edit, it takes time away from that. So we were really hard pressed to get this insulation problem and condensation problem solved. And so because of that, I couldn't sit down and do, the editing. Right. So anyway, let me see here. Jackie, my daughter is buying since I only have 43 cents in my bank account to last me till the end of February. Oh, wow.
Oh, well, that's kind of your daughter, Jackie.
That is
She's
so nice.
Treating you. I take it we maybe missed something there in the chat.
Thank you, Elizabeth. We appreciate that. Another PayPal.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
And honestly, folks, that's the best way to help us right now is through PayPal.
Yeah.
Because YouTube takes so much, 40% of everything that comes in goes to YouTube through the channel when it comes to the super chats.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we still need super chats because that if you don't keep a running balance of $100, you don't get anything.
You don't get anything.
They just keep rolling the head. But anyway, Paul, thanks, Brenda. Okay. Beth, it's not just reading the book, it's connecting to the characters. That, Beth, no truer words have ever been spoken.
That's a great.
And I applaud that.
That's awesome, Beth.
That's incredible.
It's connecting to the characters.
I'm just going to write that down.
I like that.
I know when we were in ministry for years,
like that.
The greatest thing we always tried to do was not to be great orators or great singers or any of those things, but to be great connectors and to connect with people.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you connect with people,
Mm-hmm.
then you have friends on a whole new level, and we appreciate each one in here. We really, really do.
Paul, sorry that you're not feeling well. He's got a serious migraine and need extra meds. So
Paul
he's
does.
maybe going to have to back off. That's why he asked if there was other mods going to stay.
Well, Paul, you do what you got to do, man.
You take care of you, Paul.
Prayers to you,
Yeah.
love to you. You take care of Paul first.
Absolutely. Don't worry about us.
Don't worry about Tony and Joni. You take care of Paul first.
You go get better.
And if you've got to drop out and go rest, I totally understand because I get migraines and I know what they can do.
No fun at all.
Yeah. So Gary, hey, great here. Busy on the homestead building and cutting rails, getting ready for larger garden area.
Cutting trails.
Cutting trails.
They don't have snow.
Yeah. Rochelle
they're
says,
just 6 hours from us, but they don't have snow.
Yeah, Rochelle says, I thought it was ghosts.
I know, it's kind of weird and creepy, isn't it? I'll tell you what some of them remind me of is, those garden spinners that you can get and they, you hang up and the wind twirls them. That's what over here, that's what these ones kind of look like.
Paul says it's better without the light on. Well, let's try it. What do you guys think? Is that better?
Let's do it without the light.
You tell us what you think. So let me see, Rochelle. I can't imagine. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, Rochelle. Mr. Willis says, I didn't know that the Smurf is Canadian. The Smurf, yeah, blue. Okay, no problem at all, Paul. You do what you got to do. You just get feeling better.
That's right.
Prayers
go
to you,
get some
my
good
friend.
rest.
Yeah. Dave and Sandy. Hello,
hey,
Tony.
Dave and
Greetings
Sandy.
to all here. And hey, Dave, Sandy, if you see the light over there, let me see.
Right here.
Oh, Joni's got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the light you sent us.
Of course, you can't see the light, but you see the glow.
Yeah, I hung it up there today. It's up there about 10, 12 feet in the air and works really well.
Love that light.
Yeah, Beth, at least we've sealed the vapor, the warm air from getting to the cold air, and that was the key. So, hey, Jesse, you guys are finally here.
There. Good.
They have been on the road all day, and many of you have been riding along with them. And so we've been in and out of their lives today too, and doing a lot of work. But we just don't have a lot of internet right now. Our phones we have no data left. That was a dog over there coughing up a hairball.
Oh, you need to go get a drink.
But our phones are out of data, so we can't do anything with that. It takes forever to load anything. And then to have Wi-Fi, we have to run the generator, and gas is back up to almost $8 a gallon. And so to run the generators, even tonight, to run a generator for an hour and a half, 2 hours for a live, it'll chew up probably, $20 in fuel. And it's just, so yeah, it's not great. But anyway, Jesse and Lisa, glad that you guys got settled into your wigwam. We'll, when you guys get ready to come up, we'll have you up. You take your time to get settled in, though. Jackie said she did last month too. That is so awesome,
That's
Jackie.
very nice. Nice to have a nice daughter like that.
For sure.
We have two nice daughters.
We have two beautiful daughters. Willie says Tony does all the building and the editing and eating the chocolate. There you go.
Definitely the chocolate.
For sure. Lisa and Jesse here in Oregon. They're in California tonight.
For those who don't know, they're traveling.
They're traveling. They're going to tell us about
Oregon,
it.
Yeah.
Gary, very little snow. Ground's not really frozen. It's been a very mild winter so far. Well, you've been lucky, my friend, because it has been cold here for sure. So, Jesse, coffee walks and whatever. Let me see. Everyone's saying hello. Let me see here. You look good in the glow of the light. Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that so much. That light really is nice. Let me see here.
All right.
Ken Tracy, wow, YouTube don't like me tonight. That's crazy, Ken.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on with that. So I'm sorry you're having a struggle with it, buddy.
I don't
Hey,
know.
MT, Mike and Terry.
Good evening, Mike and Terry.
And if you don't know MT Homestead, you are missing out. If you are not subscribed to them, go check them out. If you like them, stay with them for a while on their channel and support them.
Right.
And they've got some really good stuff going on. They got a wonderful homesteaders meetup coming up in May at throw the information up there, Jesse, or Mike or Terry or somebody, like 10 Killer or 10 Bear or something like that. And anyhow,
what state is that in?
I can't even remember. But anyway,
is it Missouri? Missouri has lots of lakes.
Yeah, but anyway, if you can get to that, if you want information on it, Mike and Terry has all kinds of information on their lives. They're on live Sundays, and I forget their other nights, Wednesdays,
Wednesday evening, tomorrow night.
Oklahoma. Really wish we could be there.
Yes.
We would love, like Lake 10 Killer.
Yeah. Lake 10 Killer.
Yeah, we would absolutely love to be there, but we'll be with y'all in spirit, and maybe someday, once we get this house situated and things settle down and things get better, financially and everything, we'll be able to take that trip again and hop on the old bike and head down across the border and just have fun visiting everybody.
Would be nice.
Yeah, sure would be.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
all right.
Updates on everything here. Well, as you see it, we're working on the insulation right now. We don't have the steel on the roof yet. And we don't have, it would be, Beth, that would be really cool. We don't have the, all the stuff on the outside of the house yet. We do have the house wrap on most of it, but we're working on finishing that up. Yeah, Brenda, when we can, what we'd like to do is do just a long trip. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that so much through PayPal. Again,
Thank you so much,
appreciate
Bill.
that so much.
Thank you very much.
What we'd like to do is just a thank you tour, because this is the land, the homestead that Love bought, and you all helping us build it. And so, it will be good to do kind of a thank you tour one of these days for sure. Jesse's Sweet Fashion I Am. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah. Well, we just want you guys to know, Mike and Terry, that I know we don't get into a lot of the lives and stuff. Our time is so precious in everything that we do here. And our days are so short because it's so cold and dark here in the wintertime. So we really have to take advantage of every single minute of every day. And, Jesse and Lisa can vouch for that. They know how busy we really are, and Dave and Sandy as well. But we'll do our best for sure.
Hey, Mike Pierce.
Mike Pierce, how are you, Mike? Glad to have you in. Treasure Hunter Neil, how you doing, my friend?
Good evening, Neil.
Glad that you're here. And you guys always so faithful. Everyone in here is so faithful all the time. Fisherman 506, Mr. Lee himself.
Oh, they're on their trip.
They're in South Carolina. Yeah, wow. So you're traveling, Lee. You didn't stop and pick us up. What's going on with that?
Mr. Willie. He's in South Carolina.
Oh, my. Well, I think, Lee, was you going on you and your wife going, Carolyn, is it Carolyn, going on a cruise, or what is it you're doing there?
I think they might be.
Willie wants to know if we're going to paint the walls.
They're going to Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Yes,
that's right,
on
too.
Their way. They're going to Mardi Gras.
Yeah. No, we're not going to paint the walls, Willie. We're putting tongue and groove, pine and cedar on the walls. I'm going to mill that out off of our own mill, and then I'll put it through my edger for tongue and groove. We're going to cut it out of, there's 5 or 6 really large pine trees down at the front of our property. So we're going to cut those down, and we will mill them out into what's called probably like 5/4 or something like that by 6 tongue and groove, and that will dry, and then we will put that all on our walls next November, December. It takes a long time to dry it and to get it ready. So, but
Mr. Willie, the reason I read that comment is if you look back up in the chat, Fisherman 506, he mentioned you in his comment. He says, Mr. Willie, I am in South, because they're traveling through.
Yeah.
So because he knows you're from there. So
yeah. Hold on a minute. I'm getting a message from the producer here. Something about, I can't quite make it out. Must be that balloon from China that got shot down or something. I'm trying to hear.
That's our interference.
That's it right there. What is it I'm hearing? What is it I'm hearing?
You're hearing him.
I'm here. I'm not hearing nothing but the ocean.
Look who's here. Look who's here.
Hey guys.
Yeah, we're in Wigwam, California.
Wigwam, California.
Does anybody want to steal the Wi-Fi code? You're welcome to use the Wi-Fi if you want to from there, wherever you're at. I'm giving the code.
They must have a pretty good signal. Hey, Edwin, how you doing, my friend? Glad to have you in with us. Thanks.
Edwin.
Thanks. I like my beard. It looks pretty good. What does Lisa have? Rochelle's asking.
Oh, what you heard was Jesse chomping on these Necco candies.
These are
I thought they were the Neckos.
These are old man candy called Necco wafers.
Okay.
Tony heard.
Yeah.
I was sitting there waiting and said, well, I think he forgot about us.
No, I seen you come in.
We've seen you.
But so you guys, so glad to have you join us tonight.
Yes, we are.
Now, obviously, you've been on the road for what, 2 or 3 days now?
Since Saturday morning.
Yep, since Saturday morning.
Okay. Okay.
What are
and
It's the 4th day.
Tuesday? We're
Tuesday.
3rd day. It's the 3rd day. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4th day, yeah.
4th day. Wow. You're seeing some interesting things, interesting sights, I take it.
Yeah. I mean, we're just taking it day by day. We're not worried about getting there. Well, we are worried about getting there, but we don't want to travel at night. So we're just traveling during the day, and we're trying to share, the road with everybody who's been watching on our pop-up lives, and trying to respect other people's lives. I know there's some people that go live, but most of those have been in the evening time, so we're not traipsing on too many people. But
Lots of weather, though.
Lots of great weather. I mean, it's like between the 40s and 60s all day long.
Yeah.
No, really. I mean, well, it is what it is. If you want to live in Canada and suffer and minus 51 degrees, you go right ahead.
Oh, man.
I extend that to you if you want to stay there.
Oh, well, it's been cold, but it's been an experience for us too, living in a tent and then getting into the house. It's just a shell, obviously, but it's better than the tent. So
yeah.
And that's the price you pay for living in paradise.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't know about that. So
guys, I would never know looking at the background that you were in a teepee.
So that was my next question. Show us, if you don't mind, if you can. Hey, Steve Roach, how you doing,
Steve.
my friend? Show us the teepee. Everyone's curious.
I'm on my computer. I'm on my laptop. I'm not on my phone. So
okay.
If we lose,
You have to turn the picture around, right?
let me turn the light on too. I turned the light off because it was so bright. So let me start from the outside. Obviously, we're in a wigwam, teepee.
Yeah.
So I hope I don't lose signal. I hope I don't.
Yeah.
So there's. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, that is so cool.
That is the neatest thing. Look at that.
This is the wigwam.
We may have lost them. They'll reconnect. If they do,
Yeah,
they may have to just reconnect. That's all. But look at that, folks. Isn't that amazing that you can go there and stay there? Isn't that great? Yeah.
That is really neat.
And they there's a bunch of them there, so obviously this is something that they do a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So the signal may be only reaches inside.
my signal may be only for the inside, but anyway, so we were on.
We got a glimpse of it there. Yeah.
Okay. And then the inside, it's not that big. It's round. Got a couch,
Octagonal.
a couple of windows, a TV, refrigerator, a table, and here's all our mess we just brought in.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice size bed. I'm not seeing what y'all seeing. End table, another window, and the bathroom is. I mean, it's. You can tell it's been here since the 50s. It's got
Oh yeah.
Look at the tile.
That's the first thing I noticed. Yeah.
But here's the thing I thought. Look at the step into the
Yeah.
shower. It's like 12 inches, and it's got one of those old timey
Yeah.
ceramic tubs.
Well, that's quite compact, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, but it's
It's clean.
it's clean and it smells really good in here. I don't know what they put in here.
Yeah, but you know, for a wigwam,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
It is amazing.
You know, I don't imagine Sitting Bull had that.
No, or Pocahontas, right?
Pocahontas didn't. Geronimo didn't.
Yeah. So, yeah. Wait. I mean, for the price, you can't beat it.
Yeah, yeah,
Our little lamp
yeah.
on
They're so cool. Yeah.
And
Wow.
so are they actual wood walls?
They may be, but the outside is stucco, and then inside obviously is sheetrock.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
it's really nice.
And where is this place at?
It's in San Bernardino, California. And when we were looking at places to stay, we thought, well, let's see what else. And it just came up on one of the hotels.
Yeah.
That
And I
was
said,
pet friendly.
wow, it's pet friendly too. Then wow, let's stay there. Well, I've never stayed in Have you stayed in Teepee? I've never stayed in the Teepee. I know Pocahontas has. But I
Yes, Mike and Terry said that's the original tiny house.
Yep.
And it's on Route 66, Miss Ann. If you're wondering, I know you were asking about it. It is on Route 66.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So if it's cold tonight, I'll just build me a little fire and it'll go right up the
Right up through. There you go. Listen, just don't get scalped.
I won't. I was afraid I would at the register. No, it's really nice. But
Oh,
no, we're
yeah.
loving it. We're enjoying the trip, man. We've been having a lot of people follow us with the lives, so
Pop-ups,
it's
yeah.
been really. It makes the drive shorter.
Yes.
Because you're not sitting there looking at mile marker 21, mile marker 22, mile marker 23, mile marker 24. You know, it makes the drive really interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if I understand you correctly, you stopped and visited with Merton and Sue. So everyone knows traveling Merton and Sue are part of our community here. So how was that? Was that quite interesting? Everything went well?
That was
Yeah.
awesome. We were going to take them breakfast for, just to take them breakfast and have breakfast with them. But they said, no, we'll make breakfast. Y'all come out here because we're out here in the boonies. And they were out there roughing it. They were boondocking in the
Cactus
the
forest.
the saguaro cactus forest, or the national forest that they have there. And so we went out there and met with them. We were there. We were with them most of the morning, and then they had to get ready to move on back to where they're
That was
from,
a really-
Massachusetts.
It was a really good visit with them.
Yeah,
I'm really
awesome
glad we got
folks.
to meet 'em.
Awesome folks. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really nice folks. And I'm
Good.
glad they told us they were in the area. And I said, well, we're going right through Tucson, so maybe we can hook up. And sure enough, they stayed an extra day just to meet us. And
Merton wanted to meet the mod father.
yes, but he cooked a great breakfast. I mean, we had bacon, we had eggs, we had Bucky's peach jalapeno jelly, and we had what do you call steak fries and
Coffee.
all the coffee you could drink. We had a great time. It was awesome.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
And their little dog, Sweet Pea. And
Yeah.
we had Toby there. They got along just fine.
Awesome.
Oh, you even took the dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got Toby with us. Oh yeah, Merton and Sue have theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Edwin Rodriguez says, send some smoke signals if you get into any trouble.
yeah, I will. But no, It's just that we just thought, well, let's do something. We don't have to stay in the Best Western or Holiday Inn all the time. Let's try something different, you know?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that are, yurts and the tiny homes and the teepees and the igloos. There's a lot of people now that's what they're doing. Like just a mile and a half down the road from where we're sitting tonight, there are 3 yurts right on the river side, and people, they are full all season long. People absolutely love getting into that stuff,
So it's like a bed and breakfast kind of deal with yurts.
Well, like an Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just like those wigwams. You'd call, make your reservation, and it's yours for how many nights you want, or for the week. Or a lot of people are booking them for the week, so they get weekly rates. But they're very comfortable.
Yeah.
Very private, and I mean, it's a great way to camp. It really is. So
the only thing that really puzzled me is, we kind of looked at all the teepees and stuff out here. Is they got a swimming pool. I didn't know the Native Americans were into that.
Well,
learn something new every day.
There you go. Well, remember what I said. You're in a teepee. So don't drink too much tea.
Yeah.
Or you'll be swimming in your teepee.
Right.
I hear you, Tony. Okay. Oh, by the way, I got to thank you for kindly dropping in earlier on my live.
He's so kind, isn't he, Jesse?
I'm telling you.
He's too kind.
I wouldn't do that for anybody.
I mean, and you did it twice already, so you're one up on Scott.
Oh my. Well, I feel so bad. I did not, like, when I hit that, I was actually trying to get the picture Lisa had sent me in front of that cactus, because I wanted to use it as part of the thumbnail. So that's what I was trying to get, and I couldn't remember how she had sent it to me. So I was just thumbing through real quick through the feed, and my thumb hit that, and it's like, then I hit it off right away, and I said, "Oh man, I hope that did not go through."
It did.
Oh man,
that's so whenever he called me on Instagram, it knocked me out of knocked the sound out of my live stream. So I had to get out and restream again.
Well, anything I can do to help you practice your streaming, techniques.
That's right.
You got to look at the cup half full, right?
That's it. That's it. In that case, it was definitely half full.
And you're not even going to charge me for me getting that experience, are you?
Not a bit. This is where you come for the training that you'll need to deal with those situations.
What a guy.
And normally we do charge, but where it's you, we'll let that slip for this trip, eh?
Okay.
But I'm not going to call you again and interrupt your live again and make you go get another one for free next time. Okay.
Just remember, what goes around comes around. So when you're on a live in the middle of your stream, I'm going to call you just so I can see if you went through the same experience I had.
Okay, everybody, they really do love each other.
Yeah. Yeah, Jess and I kind of like Jess and I share DNA somewhere back in the tree. We haven't figured it out yet, but it's there. Hey, Dave, this is Joni's brother. Welcome in, Dave. He said, I've been to San Jose, Los Angeles, Bakersfield, and San Bernardino. Also drove across the Mojave Desert, all in an 18-wheeler.
Awesome.
Wow.
I didn't realize he'd been out there.
I did not know you had been there, Dave.
This is my brother, and he's 20-some years trucking career.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he'd been out there.
Yeah.
Awesome. You're right. You're right, Elizabeth. Those are the perks.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Got to fish somewhere, says Dave and Sandy. Mr. Willie says, be careful of how much fire water y'all drink. Mike Pierce, Tony's live stream tutorials. Well, that's what I mean. I'm just helping a brother out. I mean, let's go back in time. I mean, we did encourage you to start, I was
right in the middle of a conversation. I was saying, I don't believe you, sorry.
Yeah.
And the person that needed to hear it couldn't hear it because you interrupted it.
Well, it was a God thing.
That's what it was.
I was just saving you from yourself.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if I was talking to Sam I Am or who I was talking to, but I was saying, you know better than
hey Jan, she's in the house.
Simply
How are
Jan.
you? Googling
Hey,
Jan, she says in the house, and we're so happy you are. Yeah, those are perks. That's right. Where are you heading in the morning? You off funny to Oregon or?
Yeah, so now we're just into California, right, by a little bit, and we're going to head straight up I-5.
California's a long state.
So the next place we're going to stay at is going to be in Corning, California.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll drive for it's probably about 7 hours, 7-hour drive.
Will be the longest day.
Yeah, about 7 or 8 hour drive tomorrow, but that's okay.
Oh, wow.
We can live stream. We'll take people with us, and we'll just have a good old time.
Well, if you're going to be driving that long, then I might as well interrupt you at least 3 times.
You go right ahead.
Well, you probably don't even have to because it happens anyway.
Yeah, Tony, you just go right ahead because I don't get mad, Tony. I just don't. I really don't. I don't get mad.
You get even. Yeah, he's like me.
Yes, Sam I Am says yes, it was him.
And for a moment there, I had to look around and see if Joni was here or with you guys.
Why is that?
Oh,
Well, the phone was moving so much.
Yeah. You know what? And I learned from Joni. She taught me everything she knows.
Yeah, for those in the chat, it's funny because for some reason, Joni, she loves to move the phone. It doesn't matter. And Jesse and Lisa can attest to this. Joni loves she cannot leave the phone set in one place very long. And so, yeah, exactly.
Tony,
exactly.
Tell him something, Tony. I just want to tell him something, Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Hey, Lisa. And the phone moves like 45 degrees. Elizabeth says she has peeps in Bakersfield. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So that's cool. Now I noticed there's such a huge shift in the geography as you drove out of like New Mexico and all those areas and you headed into California. Beautiful mountains. Beautiful. Yeah. What mountain range is that?
Well, there were several, and I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember them all, but there were several mountain ranges, and the ones in Arizona, I think there was only one, and that was Mount Lemon, that had snow on it. The rest of them were like probably 5,000 feet or less, so they didn't have no snow. But as soon as you got towards California, yeah, you started seeing a lot more mountains and mountain ranges,
and taller mountains.
Yeah, taller mountains now. Yeah, and I, you know, in the old days we used to drive with a Rand McNally map. When you sit there and go, like
yes, yeah.
All around. Well, I don't drive with one now because we use Google, right? Or I use Waze.
Yeah.
So you just put it in there. I'm going to XYZ address, and it takes you right there.
Yeah.
Well, so you don't get to see all the in the book. You go, oh look, that's the mountain range, and this is another. You know, you could see it.
It has it all listed.
But I have 2 maps, 2 Rand McNally's, and I didn't bring a single one of them.
Yeah. Well, you've got Waze and you've got Lisa.
I got Waze. Yeah. Waze and means.
So would that be considered Lazy Dayz?
Lazy Dayz, yeah. When we're driving, it's Lazy Dayz. I'm gonna have to use that.
Lazy Dayz Ahead.
Hey, but it works. They caught every single one of the police officers that were parked. I caught each and every
one. Got them all?
Yep. So
that's good.
Not speeding tickets or anything.
Yeah, I use Waze here. Well, I use it all the time here too, and of course we don't go too far. But
Michelle says she even used it on the plane.
I see that.
Waze on the plane.
My concern is why would the pilot need that?
She's talking about Google Maps.
Oh, breaker 19. We got Smokey hanging out behind cloud number 9.
Yeah. We got a broke down 747 up here in the passing lane. If you hear vehicle on the side of the road in an airplane,
you got
bigger problems.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
anyway,
so we'll go up to Corning, California, and California's okay. It's a beautiful state. It really is.
I can't see
They
Lisa.
got fields and
Seriously.
orchards. They got
Lisa,
mountains. They got a
Get
little
on
bit
a
of
pillow.
everything.
Lisa, get a pillow.
What?
We can't see your face. That banner's there, Jesse. See your banner? He's moving the phone.
Tell me when. Okay, right there. Is that better right there?
It's all good. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Now we can see her.
Yeah, she was sitting on the side of the couch. She went.
She was like the neighbor peeking over the fence. That's all we could see.
Yeah. Yeah, Beth is right. Dave says, have you ever tracked the planes up in the air? So many planes. I really don't have the time for that right now.
Well, maybe Rochelle has.
He can't even track his dogs. He's got 4 of them.
That's it right there. Yeah.
I don't know if he has time to track a plane.
But I do know I've seen pictures though. This is what Dave's alluding to, David and Sandy, of how many planes are going all at one time. It is absolutely mind blowing how many flights are going through the air, all at one time. It really is incredible. So
the big deal isn't how many planes are flying; it's how many are actually taking off and landing.
Yeah,
that's what you. The flying is the easy part. It's the taking off and the landing. That's one. If you got good successful takeoffs and landings, that's all that matters. Yeah.
Rochelle says she can see the plane. She's not far from Pearson Airport, the Toronto International. Mm-hmm. So
I'm so glad that Rochelle's in here because the video I saw today says she's in Alaska. So I hope
she made it back safe.
Yeah. Everything was it was amazing how quiet everything was in 2020. Yeah, I bet it was. 2 near runway misses this week. Oh, wow. That is not good.
It's not good.
Not good at all.
So Lisa and Jesse, I know you guys just got settled in not long ago. You're 4 hours behind now, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, where are we? We're at 4:55.
We're the same as David.
So what are your supper plans?
We don't. Well, we just got a sheet here of places that are good to eat around this location. So we'll look at one of them and see what I can go pick up and then
bring back here.
You're in a teepee, so try the venison.
Have you guys ever
the
used
beef jerky?
The dried venison.
The pemmican.
Pemmican, okay.
Have you ever used the app like where they bring you the food?
Oh yeah, the
Diner
Uber,
Dash or
not Uber, but but I'm thinking, I know, Grubhub or DoorDash.
Yeah,
we've never used it. I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking. You said you're on vacation. You've been not driving a lot of miles. You should let them bring it to you.
I should. Yeah. I like eating my whole order of French fries. I don't like eating half of it.
No.
Oh my.
I like the whole pizza, not just
there you go.
Quarters of the pizza.
Well, hey, I tell you what, everyone listen up. I want everybody to give Lisa just great words of affirmation, some love. We are so proud of Lisa.
Yeah.
And here's why. Because when they are with Merton and Sue, I know this is going to rock your world, folks. Just brace yourself. I couldn't believe it either. Jesse couldn't believe it. I mean, everything stopped in the atmosphere for just a second because Lisa, get this, she ate 2 full slices of bacon. Unbelievable. Unheard of.
With my scrambled eggs.
With her scrambled eggs. That's why that Chinese balloon really came down.
It probably did. Yep. They could not believe it. It was just overwhelming.
Couldn't believe it.
Yep. Because trust me, folks, she don't eat bacon. Mm-hmm. But out of respect for Merton and Sue, which she didn't really have to, but she did.
Yeah.
She ate some bacon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I can't even get to eat bacon.
Yeah, I know, Rochelle. I know. Lisa,
Mr. Willie says congrats.
We know how much they have.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, let's. My hat's off to you. Okay, just my hat's off to you. There you go.
Dave says, watch out for the elk and the antelope while driving out there, Jesse.
Yeah, because when they're out there playing, it can be.
That's where the deer and the antelope play.
The elk and the antelope.
Yeah, where seldom is heard a discouraging word. And Lisa eats bacon today.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better not say all day because that ain't.
Yeah, she doesn't like bacon. She doesn't like eggs, really. She really doesn't. But she eats them. She tolerates them.
Wow.
And she doesn't like.
They have to not plain. They have the scrambled eggs, and they have to have something in them, salsa or something to give them flavor. Bacon doesn't do that.
Oh, bacon has its own flavor.
It's hard. It was like eating a overcooked piece of ham, which that's what it was.
Easy on the bacon. Like, come on now. No. I haven't. So, so you're out of there tomorrow, and you've got another night in the motel, and then finally to your destination.
Yeah, so we'll stay in Corning.
Yes.
We'll stay in Corning. We'll get up, and it's about a 4-hour drive from Corning to Roseburg. But that's probably the most beautiful part of our drive. From Corning to Roseburg, you got Mount Shasta. You got
well, and of course, if we go live, we may not because we're going through the passes.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know
the major. I mean, the major mountain passes, but we don't know if we're going to have internet or not. But
I just thought about
Jesse might make a pass at you, Lisa.
yeah, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, you got to watch it.
Slap his hand.
Yeah, feed him bacon. It'll distract him.
Yeah.
So that's the most beautiful part of the ride, and the most anticipated because we know we're getting close to her home and her mom's there, and we're gonna have a great time while we're in Oregon. We're gonna do probably a lot of filming. Maybe, in fact, we're going live Saturday, and we are going to be giving some stuff away, folks. So Saturday at what time?
Hey, check them up.
3
p.m.
3 because I'm used to us going 5.
We're 5 Central, 3 West Coast.
So we'll be 3 o'clock our time, 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Atlantic.
Right.
So if you're interested in that, we're gonna. And I don't know where in Oregon we're gonna be. We may be at her mom's. We may be somewhere else, but we're gonna go live in Oregon, and it may not be that long, but at least we're gonna go live.
Yeah, and are you going to try to meet up with Dave and Sandy as well?
Yes.
If they'll let us.
Yes, we just have to figure out. Most likely, I think Sam's the best one would be on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever's good for them because we're on vacation, so whatever we got to work around their schedule because I know they're still working and they still have a life.
Yeah, Mike says, yeah, you don't right
anymore.
Mike Pierce said, my mother-in-law used to add some bacon grease to her baked beans. It was pretty good. And my mother and grandmother always added bacon to their baked beans. I add bacon to my baked beans. I like the thick sliced bacon myself. And so anyway, yeah. And then Brenda says, I add bacon grease to green beans too. I make a green bean casserole that I add maple syrup and bacon, brown sugar and butter, and all the things that you're not supposed to eat but are so good for you anyway.
Well, let me tell you what Lisa does. Lisa adds bacon to bacon grease. I swear, God, she adds bacon to bacon grease.
Bacon to bacon grease,
and it works. It works every time.
Yes, sir. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that must be a new recipe.
Yeah. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Bacon grease in there and then put the bacon in with it.
Here's what I'm concerned with. Okay, now that she started down this road of bacon,
she ain't hooked yet.
She's not hooked.
She ain't hooked yet. Yeah. But what's next?
I mean, what's next? The sky's the limit. Now, candied bacon.
Candied bacon. Maple bacon.
Maple bacon.
Maple bacon.
We knew somebody that made maple syrup. Maybe she might.
Yeah. Well, There's some guys up here, but why settle for second rate when they all send you some more of ours?
Where'd you buy yours at? Vermont?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Let me see.
Hey, Mike Pierce. I want to say hello to Mike Pierce. How you doing? Where you at? Where's my camera? Right there. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, he's there. Brenda says, Brenda says, we're dancing Saturday night on boots at 7. I usually dance wearing boots. I mean, I'm just saying, Brenda.
Yeah, so if that's okay, she said Cinda 7?
7.
Yeah, 7.
That would be
they're Eastern time, aren't they, Brenda?
No. Boots and Bounty?
That'd be Central, wouldn't it?
No, Redbird is Central.
Rochelle adds bacon to her collards. I love bacon and greens. Minnesota gal, Patty, how are you doing?
Patty, welcome.
Glad to have you here. Paul says thick sliced bacon smoked in a real smokehouse is the best. I agree 100%. And let's see, and wilted spinach salad.
Yeah, Brenda says they are Central. Yeah.
They're Central. Okay, so that makes it. If it's 7 o'clock Central, then it's going to be 5 o'clock our time.
Yeah. I like pork belly, says Rochelle. Me too. Matter of fact, I carry one around with me. Mike Pierce says, see, bacon, bacon, bacon. Hey, Jenny, how are you?
Welcome, Jenny.
She says, I strain all bacon grease and use it for cooking lots of things. It's so flavorful. It is.
So, Jesse and Lisa, what's the most interesting thing that you all have seen thus far on the trip?
Well, I don't know about this as being interesting, but the most awesome thing we've seen is the forest, the cactus forest.
Yeah, I think the cactus.
Yeah, the Cerrado.
Not just those, but the other ones too. The trees and the cholla.
So
the
interesting thing is the awesomest thing is the cactus. The most the most interesting thing we saw was with Lisa getting stuck in cactus.
I heard about that. You had to get out your pliers.
Get the nose pliers and pull it off.
Tell us about that.
They're picking her foot up, trying to take and these are cactus pieces were about that big around, and they had thorns about 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. They were hard as a needle.
Yes, sir.
So they were on her shoes. She couldn't get them off, and I'm looking at her. What is she doing? She's looking. I thought she was taking pictures. No, she's over there trying to take thorns out of her shoe. And so I had to get up, go find my tools. I had to go get my.
Isn't it awful when you got to do it all?
But you know what? It's a good thing because Merton's phone was on the back of the Jeep, and so we had to go back to him.
The back of my Jeep, the phone was sitting there on the deal. So if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have seen the phone.
God knows.
Oh wow! See, there's always a silver lining.
That's right.
Yeah. So I finally got those, and those things were hard. I had to pull. I was like,
it really had to pull.
Like pulling teeth.
Yes.
So we could say you got pointed in the right direction.
I did get pointed in the right direction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that.
That's something.
The cactuses, I think, were the neatest thing so far.
Oh, and then she found one called a barrel. Was it
barrel cactus?
She found a barrel cactus, and it had flowers that looked like miniature pineapples.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were.
Wow.
I think they were the fruit, but I don't know if they were ripe.
We're gonna look it up and see if we can make jam out of those barrel fruit.
Yeah.
Brampton Rochelle says bacon jam.
Yeah. You know who makes that? Casey from over Boots and Bounty makes them.
Yeah.
We got some.
Yeah.
We have some.
Let me see. Don't want to miss anybody. Yeah. Rochelle says I dance in my socks. Yeah. And Brenda's Central.
Yeah.
Brenda's Central. She's in Oklahoma.
And Sam likes bacon wrapped bacon stuffed with bacon bits. Me too.
Yeah, I love it.
Brampton Rochelle says I have a big jar of pork lard in the fridge. We rendered down some fat and skin from a pork shoulder. Yeah, we done a lot of our own rendering.
So once you get,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, June.
Once you get to Oregon, I mean, I know you're there to visit Lisa's family and things, but do you have any outings planned? You know, like certain things, traditional things you like to go see or do while you're there.
Grease and fire. Welcome in.
One thing I got that I think I'm going to be doing is my buddy that our friends that we've known since we've been married, or she's known probably all her life, is he sent me a playlist, so he probably wants to hook up and and jam for a little bit because they play a little bit of like rock and roll and country rock and so he's probably wanting me to sit in with him. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, but you should have just said, "I've had Lisa's jam. Don't be jelly."
Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna be learning a lot of the jamming.
So Jesse, are you gonna make a video of that a little bit?
Oh, I don't know about that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I might be able to do that or go live or something. Yeah. But
well, you drum and Jesse, Lisa plays the bass.
That's right.
And no, Lisa won't be playing bass. Not here. No, but this is they go and play at different venues and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll want me to sit in with them. But no, we'll definitely go to the coast. Oregon coast is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tina.
And then Lisa will probably go to the casino with her mom. Her mom goes every week.
That's traditional. Well, since the last couple of years, I don't know. It's not really been every week, but I mean, at least once or twice a month.
Yeah. So she'll probably be doing that.
And Rochelle says, awkward. They were actually inviting Lisa with some jam.
Brenda says, come on, do it.
What's that other phrase? Insert roll eyes or
yeah.
Eye roll. Insert eye roll. Yeah, right.
Okay, so I got you, Jesse. I didn't understand what you were saying at first. I just thinking I didn't know they were playing an actual venue. So yeah, they may not want you videoing.
Yeah, so it's just they just practice jam. They do their own venues, and if I happen to be there if they have one scheduled for the month of February, I might sit in with them, but I don't know what they have scheduled. He just sent me the playlist, said, hey, listen to these and be ready. Yeah. Okay. No
awesome.
Well, that's fun. Very fun.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But other than that, and then we don't really have nothing planned. I told her, since we're going to be here for the whole month, I'd like to go to what is it? Crater Lake, which is east of Roseburg a little bit. Well, I'd love to go to Crater Lake. That's the deepest lake in America, I think.
Yeah.
It's basically a volcano.
Yeah.
It's a volcano that's basically sunk in or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful up there. But I don't know if depends on the snow. If it's too much snow, they close the road down, so you can't get in there. But
I think the lake in the crater is a mile down, I believe, and clear.
Wow,
that would be something.
Blue can see. Look it up. David Sandy says, Jesse, have you been to Bandon, Oregon? Oh yes, we've been many times on the coast. It's one of our favorite places too. Fact,
Rochelle has a question there. Which part of the coast do you go to? Coos Bay.
The wet side.
All drums.
I play the drums. Yes. No, we go. Well, we've gone to all parts, because they have the sea lions up there up north. They got Bandon. It's got all the rock formations. Then you got the myrtle. If you guys have never had myrtle or seen myrtlewood, there's some awesome myrtlewood shops down on the coast, and they make some beautiful, beautiful stuff.
That's traveling Myrtle and Sue.
No, not traveling myrtle. No, this myrtlewood is the only myrtle or only species of tree that's mentioned in the Bible. So
he plays Paul Bearder Carpenter. He plays the drums. Paul.
Lisa told him.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah.
And speaking of that wood, Jesse, I think maybe, and Sandy can tell us for certain, I think maybe there was some of that in those cutting boards that she made for. Remember when we did our giveaway?
Yeah, and it could have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Pierce said a good friend of his played with Emmylou Harris and Freddie Fender. You mean as children or musically?
I'm sure.
I think you meant.
Freddie Fender, his famous song, "Wasted Days and Wasted Nights."
Yeah, his brother lived near my house, Joe Bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different father.
Yeah, he had a brother dented.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's not go there, Tony.
I'm here all night.
You have to behave, Tony. You have a live audience.
Mike is answering you, Tony. He played live and on stage.
Yeah, that's fine. I knew you meant that. I just teasing you, Mike. I only tease people I like.
He also was an actor. You know, if you saw the movie Milagro Beanfield War, which is a classic movie, has a lot of good actors in there. He was the mayor of the town in that movie. Freddie Fender was.
Yeah.
He's done some acting too, not just singing.
Yeah.
With the Texas Tornadoes.
Freddie Fender. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Man alive. That's back.
His brother Joe Bumper couldn't get a record deal for nothing.
Not a bit. Yeah.
He kept crashing into walls. He just couldn't do it.
Well, they played at that place downtown called the Open Door.
The Open Door, Oh no.
He always wore a hood.
Yeah.
And just in case he got sick, he carried a spare. I can go all night.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Lordy.
Anyway.
Heavens.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, wow. Mike says his name's Tony. He played the banjo. That's awesome. Wow.
Banjo's quite the instrument.
I love banjo picking.
Mr. Willie's correct.
Mr. Willie's what? It's the only time Tony behaves himself is Sunday morning.
Yes, Mr. Willie.
Folks, that's no lie. Yeah, I've seen it myself.
True.
Yeah.
You see a different version, don't you? That's right, Mr. Willie.
And I even try to bait him. And it doesn't work. He almost slips, but he.
Oh man.
Yeah.
For the sake of the side.
There you go. You gotta have fun. That's a problem with the world today. Nobody laughs anymore. And good heavens, everyone's so serious. You gotta learn to laugh at yourself and at other stuff and everything, you know.
I didn't realize that Rochelle is from Oregon.
Salem, Bern, all over Oregon. Ben all over Oregon.
She grew up in Salem. Yeah.
Salem.
So Rochelle, you are not Canadian by birth?
I don't think. Wasn't she born in Alaska?
I could have been. Yeah. Hard to say.
I thought she was born in Alaska. Maybe not.
Yeah, Jan says, reminds me of the Deliverance song, Banjo. Yeah. Laughter. What's that?
I think one time we asked her if she had dual citizenship. She was in Canada, but she was born in the United States.
Nope, she's American.
She's American, so she married a Canadian.
Yeah, Rochelle says, nope, I'm American.
And proud of it, right?
Yeah, proud of it.
You're right, Brenda. Laughter is contagious.
Absolutely.
And it's like a medicine. It truly is.
And Tony gets a full dose every day.
David saying you live in Springfield, Oregon, which is like a suburb of Eugene. You know, it's right there on the side of Eugene. And Eugene is about an hour from where Lisa's mom lives.
Yeah.
So we're south of Eugene.
Yes, Sandy, we are on Instagram.
Yeah, we're on Instagram. So if y'all are on Instagram, we can always do an Instagram chat or Instagram video call. So.
Mr. Willie, you're not.
Mr. Willie says, I get a good laugh every football season watching the Cowboys.
That's it, Mr. Willie. You know, I still love haters. I still love haters.
Yeah, I really thought the Cowboys were going to play this year.
You know what? When Mr. Willie's picking on me, at least he's leaving everybody else alone.
There you go.
Right.
That's right there.
David says, David and Sandy said they're going to send you a message on Instagram. So
okay, yeah, it's not my number's not 976 chat anymore.
8675309. 8675309.
I dare you to try to call
Daddy, I want your number.
Well, you guys, we're so glad that you could join us tonight and show us the teepee. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was better than what I expected, but it's just nice. It's just nice and clean, and
yeah,
the property's clean, and I mean, I have to go around and
It's
take
in
some
the middle
video.
of the city.
Yeah.
About.
Just about in the middle of the city, yeah.
Did they leave your loincloth there?
No.
No,
One of the
no bathrobes, just loincloth.
Not even that.
Made it a rawhide.
No, they just left me a bow and one arrow.
Even the mirror on the wall is shaped like a triangle.
I noticed that when he was panning the camera around.
Yeah, right.
Sam wants to know if that's a disco ball hanging in our
I
kitchen.
know. Yes,
No,
it looks like it, doesn't it?
It's not. It's the LED lights
Yeah.
that are messing up the screen, the camera is what it is. So
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
But we are doing a disco dance after.
That's what Rochelle says.
Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. And I'm dancing with my boots on too, Brenda.
And to think, folks, he hadn't even had no chocolate yet.
Oh.
Wait till he's chocolated
No,
up.
you know what? Not yet, Jesse. Not yet. Not yet. He's got these on the desk, though.
Oh no! It's all 20 bars.
Oh.
Brenda's laughing at you, Tony.
But anyway, well, it's just been good to have you on here and see what you're up to and all that. And I know, everyone follows you along in your lives and stuff, but we want to, I just want to take a moment, and I want to say this, and I didn't tell them I was going to say anything, but I'll tell you right now, folks, most of y'all in here know Jesse and Lisa through their moderating and things like that. And you also know their giveaways and all that stuff. But do yourself a favor. Now, I normally tell people, no, I've been drinking, Mike. Don't dance as Jen. I normally don't tell people to go over and sub to anyone's channel. I tell people to go check them out. If you like them, go on over. But I'll tell you what, I can vouch for these two folks right here. There's no finer people on the planet than Jesse and Lisa.
Absolutely.
And they are like family to us. Mm-hmm. And I know many of you feel the same way. So if you can support them, go to their channel, watch their videos, watch their lives as they're traveling, whatever you can do to help them out and support their channel. Because I'll tell you what, there's no better people on the planet than those two folks I'm looking at right there. Mm-hmm. And that is the God's honest truth.
Yep.
And so if you haven't gone to their channel, you need to, because they will affect your life in the most positive of ways that you could ever think of. So from us to you guys, thanks so much for being our friends and always being there for us. We appreciate it, man. So
well, the pleasure is all ours, really. It really is. And we just love this community. We love you guys. I mean, tremendously. We just fall in love with you guys for, over a year now. And we hope to continue along with your journey. And we hope to, just be a part of y'all's everyday life if we can.
Yeah, from here
on out. I mean, y'all are like the brother and sister we never had, right?
Yeah, that's the way we feel. Yeah.
Everybody needs a little younger brother that you feel like pounding on every now and then. And Tony fits that bill. The little brother that you said, stay in your room. This is a big boy conversation. That's Tony. He just does not want to stay in a room.
No, he doesn't. That was good.
How did you know that?
That was good, Jesse. That was good.
But we've had a great time in YouTube. We've met a lot of great people. Everybody in this chat here is good folks.
Thank you, Mike.
And,
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And we've met a lot of great people. And you know what? When I said I was going to retire a year and 2 months ago, when I said I was going to retire, I didn't think that I was going to be doing YouTube full time, if you will. And I really enjoy it. We just love doing YouTube. YouTube has brought us together with a lot of great folks.
We see everybody on YouTube more than we see our own family.
Exactly.
I mean, YouTube is our friends and family.
I think everybody can attest to this. That, when you start a channel, you think your family's going to be supporting you. No. My mom and dad support us. They really do. They support us. But there's a lot of folks that don't. The families don't support them. And you guys might be able to relate to that as well. And it's sad it's that way. But we have closer relationships with folks in YouTube than we do some of our own blood relations.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know, it means so much to us, and it really is. And I don't even remember. It was back in 2020, I think, something like that. But
later,
it's been really good. And you're right. It's, I don't know. It's just like we've always known each other, and I think we're cut from the same cloth. As you say, we always get each other, and that's so cool. And it's good to just make those kind of connections, especially during coming through the pandemic and coming through all that everyone came through. People got spread out so far, and they lost connection. But yet we gained so much connection through this YouTube community.
That's right.
So
there's more value in YouTube than just the number that we see. That's how I sum it up. YouTube has given such value, at least to us, and I know many of you on here feel the same way. And it's not in the number of subscribers or how many thumbs up and all of that.
I think Beth said it well. It's the connection.
Said it. It's connecting. That's it.
It's one thing to what she said. She basically said it's one thing to read the book, but when you connect with the characters
of the book, of the story, that was a good way to put it.
And that's been so awesome. So from our home, we can say that now. We couldn't say that a while ago.
Well, we would have been in our tent while they were in the teepee.
From our home to your heart, we thank you guys so much for all that you do for this community.
Yes, absolutely.
We hope that you'll stay friends for at least as long as we can to see the end of the what the house is going to look like in the end. At least like to remain friends that long.
Well, I mean, I'll see. Okay, buddy. Y'all stuck with us now, man.
Yeah, because we still want to meet in person. We're so jealous of the ones that have already got to meet you.
Yeah. Oh, I know, but they'll be. God knows.
He does.
Right.
God listens. So there's a time and a place for everything, and it'll be magical whenever it happens. Because I mean, there's a lot of people I want to meet. I want to meet Brenda. Just so I can just say, Brenda. I always how many times I wanted to go, Brenda, stop. Brenda's like that sister. You know that sister, right?
Oh, man. Yeah.
She picks on me more than anybody I know.
Even more than me?
I mean, no, she picks on me. She really does. If anybody's gonna call me out in front of anybody else, it's gonna be Brenda. She's gonna be Brenda.
Where'd she go? She's awful quiet. Brenda, what do you think of that?
And then Brampton, Rochelle. I'd love to meet Rochelle.
Yeah.
Rochelle's a blast.
Rochelle's got a lot of spunk, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's a lovely lady, and I really like what she does. And
she said, Jesse, you're going to get the biggest hug you've ever had,
Ella. See, she was listening. Just when you thought she wasn't listening.
Oh, they're there.
No,
they're there.
But meeting, because we see y'all face to face all the time, and we talk.
Yeah.
And other people like Scott, and you see him on, like I want to say, keep saying the TV. You see him on screen, and you feel like you know him. When we met with them, it's like we just picked up right where we left off.
Yeah, it was like a family reunion, really.
It was the same with Merton and Sue.
Same with Merton and Sue.
We watched them and listened to them and talked with them, and we just picked up. We weren't strangers.
Yeah.
Right.
So I know that's how it's going to be when we meet you guys face to face.
It was like seeing a long distance cousin you ain't seen in a long time. You see him, but you actually got to see him in person, and it's going to be great when it happens.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I don't
it really, really is, and we just wanted to say that to everyone that is here, that you guys are the best, really are. And I love what Deb said there, Mrs. Coffee Walks and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She said we just started less than a year ago, and in the past few months we've met some really awesome people coming to these lives, and we appreciate you all.
Well said.
And that's so well said. And we feel the same way with every new person that comes in. We don't want them just to feel like they're a subscriber or anything like that. That's the farthest thing from our goal for this. We just want to encourage people and be here and be friends and talk. And then on Sundays with Creekside Chronicles, if we can inspire and uplift and encourage with the Word of God, then that's good too. Because that's really what this is about. It's never been about just numbers and all that stuff. It's been about connection. And I think if you keep it at connection, that level, then the numbers will be there.
Right.
Right.
That's good.
Well, and that's why we don't worry about subscriptions. We really don't. I mean, it's about meeting people. It's about family. It's about connecting, engaging. It's all the other stuff. It's not about just subs. Because if you meet some good people and they like you, you like them, you're gonna sub to each other, and the numbers will grow. They'll be there. And I'd rather have numbers like that than to have somebody say, "Hey, y'all go check out Jesse and Lisa," and I get 500 subs. And nothing stick.
Yeah, and adding to that too, like we talk a lot. I mean, we're very close. And
Bearded Carpenter has to leave. We just want to say good night, Paul.
Night, Paul. You take care, my friend.
Good night, Paul.
No, it's never all about the subs, but like our videos that we put out and your videos you put out, we always watch each other's stuff. And we have fun with it, and we'll laugh about what's laughable and all that stuff, But honestly, I look forward more, not to the view that you might have or the comment you leave or the thumbs up, with the evolution of our friendship. I look more for these times of talking. That's the most important thing to us is those times we share like this in a live or something like that. And we love the videos and we'll always watch them, but it's amazing to me how we can take something like this platform and instead of using it for bad or using it to hurt somebody or using it to vent our frustration, whatever, we can actually make it a place where we can build solid relationships that start with watching videos, but are elevated to that place of you're my brother, and that is so cool to me.
And the other thing that it's also spawned is relationships on other social media. For example, we've started with YouTube, and then we've ventured into Instagram. I never had an Instagram account until I started YouTube.
Yeah,
it was because of Joni, because she was on Instagram. And I mean, she posted every single day, and I was, man, I got to go check this thing out. And now I'm on Instagram, or we're on Instagram. Our channel's on Instagram, and you meet people like, for example, Brampton, Rochelle, or Brampton Garden. Yeah. And because I've seen her and met her on YouTube, I feel like I can talk to her like a sister or a friend on Instagram, because you're communicating on more than one platform.
You know how you can
and
how much they can take
from
you.
And it's amazing the relationships you build on other social medias because of YouTube.
Yeah, well, I know. I mean, we just play off of one another and we have a blast doing it. But you made a good point, Lisa. You have to know where those limits and lines are,
right?
Because some people like we joke all the time. We have fun and we poke fun, but we know we care, and we always have that respect that's there. But there's some people that can't take that, and you have to know everyone's different. Jan, I just wanted to respond to Jan. We love you too, and you are family to us as well. And she said, Jesse, you should give Tony and Joni my phone number. So, yeah. But Jen and Steve, how you doing, Jen?
Jen and Steve's another one. Jen is she's everywhere. I mean, so I feel like I can talk to Jen and somebody else like my sister or whatever. But Jen, Miss Ann, look at Miss Ann. I mean, a year ago, Miss Ann didn't know my name.
Yeah.
And now, we're real close, as far as our friendship within YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, who else calls you at 10 o'clock at night and we answer the phone? Miss Ann, I need you in the morning. I'm going to go live and I'm giving away. I need some help. Who else? I mean, who else can you, except for somebody you've met through YouTube, Instagram?
Rochelle says, you mean sending inappropriate memes on Insta? You got it, Rochelle. Yes, Edwin, 2 whole slices. You know, and let me see here. Sorry, all I can do to get YouTube to work.
Oh,
Okay, having a struggle with YouTube tonight. Yeah, Ken Tracy was too.
No, I think he's talking. We talk about all the other social medias.
Okay.
So he said, "I have all I can do to get YouTube." to work."
Mr. Willie says Tony likes a joke. I'm surprised to hear that.
lies.
Oh man. Yeah, get your sticker. Okay, midnight. Yeah. Yeah, and Dale. But anyhow, you know, it's just good to have the folks and the friends and the family and everything. So we appreciate it. Now we do have a few things lined up here.
Yeah.
You guys want to stay up, stay on, or you want to? Where you've had a long day, you want to?
We can hop down if you want to, because you're gonna need the space probably, right?
We can comment when
comment.
when we're off.
Yeah, well, it's up to you.
And they're probably hungry.
Yeah, you guys probably are hungry too. So
No, but I know how much space you need on the screen to do your all your.
all I'm doing tonight is I was going to do some signs, and then I've got a couple weird words, and then I got one Valentine's weird gift from Amazon thing. So,
well, I mean, if you want, we'll stay here because I'll definitely comment.
Yeah, we can make it work. So let me add this to the stream. It'll split us over there. And now, again, friends, I'm using StreamYard tonight, not OBS, so I don't have all the music and all the background stuff and everything like that. And some people think that's great. But here's our first weird word tonight. It's called snack down. You know, and that's not from the neck down, but snack down. Yeah. So if you know what this word means, let me know.
Mrs. Coffee Walks. Good evening. Good night. You take care.
Good night, Debbie. I think it's Deb. Yeah. So you take care of yourself, and thank you for your comments.
Yes.
They really mean a lot to us. We appreciate it. So, yeah.
Chen says, "Oh, no music."
Yeah, sign everywhere. A sign. Yeah.
Everyone, put in your guesses. Marshall. Put in your guesses of what you think this word means.
How are you, Marshall?
Don't Google it.
No Googling.
No Googling. Googling.
Tell me what kind do you want.
Oh, I don't care. I'm good.
You're
Scarfing
good.
down a snack. Yeah. Joni's about to open some of my chocolate, Jesse. Uh-oh.
What is it, Tony? He said
make sure you look at the package because there's a couple of them that were new.
Yeah, that's chocolate caramel sea salt.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah. What did I do, Jesse? Says Jan.
Okay,
winter,
Rochelle.
I'm coveted from the snack down. There you go. I'm covered from the snack down.
That's good, Rochelle. Yeah.
When the snack.
Simply, Jan, I'll tell you what you did. You started a movement. And I'm not talking about the one in the restroom. I'm talking
Googling.
Right.
No, it's all good. Sam says Billy wanted to date Sally, so he snacked down behind the barn to wait.
That's good.
That's funny.
Come on, Jan. What's your
guess?
Your guess.
What's your guess, Jan?
Not your Google, your guess.
Give us your guess.
No, I was just talking the truck.
They both start with G.
Tell Lisa to shut the door if she uses the washroom.
Oh.
No, I'm just going to lock the truck.
Sam says it's country speak for sneak down. I have a clue, says Mr. Willie.
Close the door. They said they don't want to see your wigwam.
Oh no.
Or your TP.
Oh, good Lord.
Otherwise, the door, they're going to see you from your snack down. Yeah, Rochelle started it.
Breathe, Tony.
Oh my Lord. Oh, that hurt. Holy moly.
Wow.
Woo. Yes, sir. Oh
Well,
man.
the chat just went. The chat just went quiet. Where's everybody?
Jan
Tony,
says,
so you
hold
want
on.
me to stay up here?
Oh
Are you sure you want me to stay up here?
yeah, it's fun. Brenda says, in a winter sleeping bag. Brandon Gardner, innocent. Yeah, right.
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 Uh-huh.
Insert eye roll.
Yeah. We know better.
She puts up the little halo.
Yeah.
Right.
The only thing you got a halo for, Rochelle, is your Christmas tree.
Yep.
That's about it. Okay, this live stream has gone off the rails, says Willie. Well, that caramel sea salt's some good, though, huh?
Curb extension.
So what's Jan say? Temporary curb extension.
Yeah,
Caused by a
you're
snowfall.
Googling.
I didn't Google.
You're Googling.
Google.
Then I'm lying.
You can Google it, but don't say what it is, Jan.
Oh, Jan, Lisa's gonna get you.
No, it wasn't a bogus word. No, real word.
Okay, Jan, that's it. You and I are having a snack down.
They don't know anymore.
www snack down.
There you go. And that's how we know you Googled it.
Good try, though, Jan.
She thought it was bogus.
Oh, no. You're good, Jen.
When the man.
Yeah, you win. Yeah. All right. Ready? Sort of phone. Did you call me? No, I sort of phoned.
I have to say, going back to Snackdown, we miss we miss Jan's. I like what she
Jen.
put.
Jan or Jen?
Jen. When the mom walks in and the pet boa is over the kid's head, put that snack down.
I'm sorry, Jen. I missed that.
That
That
awesome.
takes the prize for best answer.
Yep, it is.
Best wrong answer from Jen right there.
And then Jan has the audacity to say, I win.
Yeah, Jen says, well, look at that. I had the exact wording. Yeah, wonder how you did that. Copy and paste. Oh, Lee, neck down. Tony having a laughing fit from the neck down.
Well, she does win for being the first one to put it up there exactly as it says in Google.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So is it snack down season?
Mhm.
It's a prime snack down season. Dear, you ate my name.
I did.
You did.
Hmm?
Look, she ate it. She ate my name. There's none left.
There's the rest
There's
of
the
it.
rest of it. Can't even keep my own chocolate bar. She's eating it, Jesse.
Oh dear.
Hey,
You eat hers all the time.
just because it says Tony's, it doesn't really mean it's yours.
Jesse, he thinks it does.
I guess not.
Okay, everyone, what's your guess on this one?
Sort of phone. Come on, folks.
Sort of phone.
Is that those kids that walk around that don't have an iPhone? They act like they do, but it's a fake phone. They say, I got a sort of phone.
I sort of got a phone.
I sort of got a phone.
Sort of got a phone. Yeah. Anybody know what sort of phone is? This is a real word. I'm not making these up.
Okay, Jen.
When the
When the
samurai goes
samurai-
to make long distance calls. Right.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
digital payment platform. Sort of phone?
When you
Nice.
Stab someone
Sorta.
with a phone. Rochelle, when you stab someone with a phone.
Stab someone with a phone.
Words that sound dirty but are not dirty. Sam says.
Now.
Okay. Simply Jan, I win. I cheated again, she says.
You sharing with Sam?
Rochelle says when you have bad reception.
Well,
Okay.
we had a good reception at our wedding.
We did.
All right, you guys. Simply because someone Googled it. A word for that thing where a word is innocent in its native language but sounds like a dirty word to foreign speakers.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Okay.
A word.
Oh, can I get that in the form of a sentence, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In a minute. I'm eating chocolate.
Lisa says when someone tries to steal your phone, you have a sort phone. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, it is a good one. I didn't make it up either. That's a real word. Now, all right, guys. I got one thing for weird things on Amazon tonight. Valentine's Day is coming up. So I got to thinking, what would two consenting, loving adults that are happily together, what could they enjoy as a gift? Yeah, and I thought, what better way to say I love you than these?
Oh no.
Hero pillows. Uh-huh.
Valentine's Day gift, custom photo pillow, personalized superhero pillows.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Jen, Steve, I mean, you guys, this would be great. I mean, look at them. What says I love you more than being superheroes together on the same pillow? You know what I'm saying?
On the same pillow.
It just doesn't get any better than that.
Right. It just gives whole new meaning to, would you share my pillow?
Would you share my pillow? I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking pillow talk.
Do you want my face on your pillow? Right?
Jen and Steve, they already have those.
Oh, they do?
Oh,
Aw, Jen, who ordered them for who? Were they a gift from somebody?
Now, Jesse, Lisa, if you guys had these, you could give them out. Like you could have given a new pillow to Merton and Sue.
There you go.
yeah, but oh no. Oh. But see, ours wouldn't be heroes. Ours would be Shrek and Fiona. Oh. Nice, Jesse. Really nice.
You could hand out pillows. I mean, forget to use stickers. Put your vanilla in that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Rochelle, we may have to get a couple of those and do giveaways. Well, they won't be superheroes though.
Pillow giveaways, Rochelle says. Pillow giveaways.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Pillow me. Yeah, pillow me.
Simply Jan's laughing at Lisa in the background. She says, no, Brenda, no. Tony did not get me one.
Jan says, I ain't laying on the boss's head. Just saying.
Whew. Nothing says it better than a well-positioned pillow.
You bring up a very good point, though, Tony.
Yeah.
I get that Lisa pillow, and I guarantee I'll get a good night's sleep because that pillow won't snore.
There you go.
Jan says, I do like the body of the woman. I ain't ever had that shape.
Sam says, Valentine's Day is on Tuesday. I'm getting my love a platter of tacos with rose petals on the tray. There you go. Nothing says it better.
There you go, Sam.
Oh, that's awful. Lisa, would you like to have one of those for Valentine's Day? Lisa?
Lisa was zoned out. What are you doing, Lisa?
Reading the chat.
Yeah.
On her phone.
But I didn't see that comment.
Oh, Sam says, boy, for a superhero, she sure does have itty bitty tiny feet. Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, man. That was funny. All right. We'll move
I
on.
will say this. You can go ahead and take that screen off.
We'd hang it in the background.
Yeah, we'd hang it in the
In our
background.
lives. That's all.
What's that?
The pillow. We'd hang it in the back.
Yeah, I hang it in the background. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was funny. So anyway, there you go, folks.
It might help with separation anxiety with your pets, you know, if
So
you had to live with them.
before you do that, Tony,
No, probably not.
before you do that, here's the sign. I wanted to tell everybody that last week, or was it the week before? I think it was the week before. Tony put up a things you could buy on Amazon. Well, we bought it.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
tell us
you
about
did.
that.
We bought it. So Tony put up this thing called a Sauce Moto. The name is long, and it works. So it's actually, where's my camera?
There you go.
See, it's
Yeah.
actually a cup holder for your ketchup that goes into the vent, the air vent,
Or sauce.
Or
it would fit
sauce.
Right in there.
or anything you want to put in, ranch, whatever. But it fits right, and these cups pop right on out, and you can wash them when you're done. The ring itself, it holds like for example, Whataburger has the little cups. The Chick-fil-A, theirs fits right in there, and they work perfect. So you're not having to hold the little cup while if you're driving or if you're eating in your car like it's Sonic.
Yeah.
Holds the ketchup perfect.
There you go. So they work well.
You get 2 of them for $6.
So are they Jesse and Lisa travel approved?
They're Jesse and Lisa travel approved. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We've already tried them, and they've been through the ringer, and it worked really good. And it's
Good.
really a strong, you could have made this with 3D printer, but they're really a strong plastic or rubber. Yeah.
Rochelle says, does it go bad if the heat vent is on? Well, it wouldn't last that long.
I don't think it's going to last that long, whether it's cold or hot. If you had the air conditioning, your ketchup gets cold. If you had the heat on, your ketchup will be warm. Be like eating salsa. Put some salsa in there, and you can dip your chips.
Yeah, there you go.
Corn chips, little bitty ones.
You see, and this is why we do these.
Exactly.
It's helpful.
You just never get appreciated, do you, Tony?
I don't. People do not understand.
All the things you put on there and
Everything.
any feedback. Well, I'm giving you your first feedback right here. Okay. 5-star for the thing you put on there that you thought was crazy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
Maybe we're crazy for listening to you, but
You should try to find some other travel related items that they can try out on their trip.
exactly. I'll buy them. We'll get them overnighted. She's got carte blanche with Amazon.
there you go.
So
Jen says every other year for our anniversary, we do Taco Bell in the movie, but it's too expensive now. What will we do this Friday? Get the pillow.
Jen, is this Friday your anniversary? Anyway, because
Yes, Rochelle, I did.
Because sometimes you feel like a nut, and this Friday is her birthday.
There you
Yes,
go.
it
It's
is.
her 31st anniversary of her 29th birthday.
Yes.
There you go.
We got it
Yep.
right. Remembers it now.
There you go.
How can you forget the big six rule?
She said,
Yeah.
yep.
So everybody, make sure everybody sends Lisa some beautiful birthday wishes on her
On
birthday.
Friday.
Yep.
Yes.
And she will appreciate it, I'm sure. So there you go. Well, I'm glad that worked out. I was wondering how that was working for you.
And what's this August going to be for us? 40?
40.
Yeah, 40 years this August for our anniversary.
40 long years.
Yep,
Awesome.
And we've never had a fight.
That's
You know,
right.
I didn't win.
That you didn't win.
Here's
So
your
it's time for Here's Your Sign.
Okay, there's the music.
All right, here we go. Your GPS is wrong. Turn around. I did that one just for you guys.
Oh, thanks. Trust me, I thought it was wrong, but it wasn't.
Yeah, Edwin's dancing to the. Edwin's got the moves. I'm telling you.
Oh,
All right, here's your next sign.
Oh,
Good
my.
luck.
I probably needed a couple of those today.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of you guys. So
Not the sign, not the roads, but the good luck.
yeah, good luck. Yeah. But what I looked at was 45 miles per hour through that.
Right.
Right. That's crazy.
Oh,
All right. Here's the next one. This work center has been accident free since Joe left.
Are you talking about my dad?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh, heavens. Hot shingles in your area looking to get nailed.
Oh, good Lord.
I love that one.
And I thought shingles was something you don't want to get.
Yeah. Preschool rules and bar rules are the same. You pee your pants, you go home.
Oh, no. Hopefully I can't relate.
Here's your sign. Slow children at play. Hunting with shotgun only.
Oh, no.
That's just wrong in so many levels.
That's just totally inappropriate.
That's just so wrong.
That is wrong.
Oh, Lord. That's just so wrong.
Where was that sign from? Alaska?
Oh,
Or
Lord.
Alabama? Probably Alabama.
Yeah. Whatever you do, always give 100% unless you're donating blood.
Right.
That's
Right.
That's right.
Oh, Lord.
Wrong.
That's awful.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
There's some good advertising for you right there.
How much you want to bet that van was repainted?
Yeah.
I
Someone
know.
Oh, that was so funny. I saw that.
That is hilarious.
Starbucks.
Somebody got fired. Yeah, you're right, Rochelle. Somebody got fired.
Oh, Lord. Here's the last one. Adam and Eve. First ones to ignore Apple terms and conditions.
That's right. That's great. That's great.
Oh, that's just so wrong. So many levels. I think that's the last one I get. Yeah.
We had
Oh,
some humdingers tonight.
oh my Lord.
That was awesome. No.
Yeah, Sam says if you drank a gallon of moonshine and then gave blood, could you classify it as 15% ethanol?
Yeah, well, I guess it depends on how long it took to get in your bloodstream.
Yeah. Anyway, well, hey, that was fun. I love those.
Yeah.
I hope, and we hope everyone enjoys it. And always keep in mind, we do these things in good fun. So if you get bent out of shape, that's your fault.
Yeah,
Yes, we just have fun with these things, and
that's what Tuesday night's about. About having fun.
it is, and again, life is so serious, and so many people take it so serious that you don't even know how to laugh anymore. And then people get offended over anything, and just it doesn't take anything anymore. And someone's ready to get offended. So we try to take the lighter side of things here on Tuesday nights. But it's good stuff, it really is. But we're thankful to everybody that watches and all those sort of things. I know we're a little different on the live show tonight, but it's good. It's great to have Jesse and Lisa with us.
Yes, it is.
Really had a good time. Thanks for joining us. One quick note that we wanted to kind of, just kind of let everybody in on what's happening here with us, with our videos, our uploads, our lives, and all that sort of thing. We're out of data on our phone, and so we don't have any left, and so we have to really be careful with our data because it goes so quickly. We thought we had it resolved, but for some reason it just doesn't seem like it's enough. And then for internet, we have to run the generators. And to run the generator, it's just too expensive, honestly. You know, when we looked at it, we'd done some figuring today, and, you know, we're spending, you know, a few $100s at least every week, probably $200 to $300 on gas now every week between the truck and the generators. And so it's just money that we don't have. And so we're going to try to make some changes with our uploads, with our lives, and try to find a balance there to make it work. And so if you don't see as many videos, I know those last while, it's been a while since we put one out. I think it's been like 10 days, 12 days. But a lot of it is just, you know, to start up that generator and spend that money that we don't have. It's just tough for us to do right now, especially when we're trying to build this house and save money, and everything costs so much. And so we're just, you know, trying to find a balance to it. So please be patient with us. You know, that's why we can't get into a lot of your lives. And we're talking to everybody, not just Jesse and Lisa, but to everybody, because every time we go to a live, I have to start the generator. And every time I start the generator to get online, to get the Wi-Fi, it's money that, you know, we just don't have it right now. And so we're just asking everyone to understand, you know, where we're at, so that no one draws any conclusions or tries to, you know, say, well, where are they at, or what are they doing, or anything like that. It's just simply we have to just kind of pare things down perhaps a little bit, just so that we can, you know, still have any kind of money to continue on building what we're building here. So we'll always be here Tuesday nights and things, but
sometimes it may look different.
Sometimes it may look different.
Yeah.
And we may not have as many uploads and things like that right now, because again, we're just trying to make ends meet, and we have to be smart with what we're doing. So I hope everyone understands that. So yeah.
All righty.
So anyway, we just wanted everyone to know that that's kind of where we're at with stuff. If you like to help the channel out, feel free to. Jesse put the link up there for us. It does help. The PayPal does help. I'll tell you something that we're really, really praying about and trusting God for, and this is in no way asking anybody for anything. I'm just simply saying pray for us, because if we can get, there's a Blue Eddy that we've been trying to get, and I'm trying to call the company to see if they'll, I don't know, maybe give us a break on it, but it's the 200. And if we could get that, that'll save us hundreds of dollars in fuel, because it means that we don't have to run the generator to do lives. We don't have to run the generator to upload. We don't have to run the generator for a lot of this stuff. And so it really, really help save a lot of money.
But not just for computer stuff.
But not just for computer stuff. It'll run
for what we do here in the
It'll
house.
run lights. It'll run a lot of things. And so pray with us that works out. And God knows, Jesse, as you always say, God knows. And so, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with everything.
So Tony, is that Blue Eddy, the 200 you're talking about? Is that one on your Amazon wish list, either on the Canada side or the US side?
I don't think it is. I think I looked for it on Amazon, and I don't know that I could find the 200. So thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you
so
Sam,
very much.
That means so much.
So yeah, so you know, now that Sam's done this, I think you probably ought to start a solar fund, but that way we can all participate in the solar fund, because you know, I'd like to see you get whatever you need, because I know that, I mean, I'm just driving up here, I'm watching the fuel prices.
Yeah.
Fuel prices are through the roof. I mean, in California it's pretty bad, but I can imagine Canada is twice as bad. So
yeah, it went up again, Jesse. We're back up to about $8 a gallon.
Right. So we can get you off of fuel and get you on to solar, or I would say wind, but I don't think you want something out there blowing around. No, that would be great. But if you're going to start a solar fund, I think we ought to, you know, organize something to where we can get you that money that you need to get that. And what are we talking about? How much does a 200 cost? What do we?
Well, the Blue Eddy 200, I think it's a 200P, is it's funny. It's on sale. And I say this, I hate to even say it, but it's on sale for 18. It's $1,800 is what it is. But again, it's solar. And so
it's panels and everything, right?
I don't know. I'd have to look at see if panels come with it, Jesse. I do know that it is a 2,000 watt system.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2,000 watts, and it's charged by, you can plug it into a wall unit and charge it. So we could charge it at Judy's or Raymond's. You can plug it into your car. Thank you, Jan, so much.
Thank you, Jan.
You can plug it into your car and charge it that way, or you can charge it with solar panels. Now, the solar panels, I have 2 solar panels already that I'm thinking if I can buy an adapter, I should be able to adapt them to charge the Blue Eddy. But I was talking to another individual because I've really been doing research on them. And I was talking to an individual that has the 200, and they were telling me that it runs their entire house. That's the refrigerator. They run tools with it. They run everything with it. And they said, if you're going to buy one, that'd be the one to get. Nothing smaller, because you need that startup, that power to run things. Because we're looking at it. This is how we look at it, Jesse. Yes, it's 1,800 and then tax, so it's like 21 total.
Gotta go put some wood in the fire.
Yeah. However, the money that we're spending right now in gas, it's astronomical. It's through the roof. $40 doesn't even fill up a gas jug, a 5-gallon gas jug. And so it takes, my big generator will run about, if I don't have a big draw on it, it'll run about 12 hours. But if I plug stuff in, it drops it back to 10. So when you look at running 10 hours, $40 every 10 hours on a generator, sell the squares and get some solar. That's what I'm thinking too, Sam. That's a great idea. The squares were fun. We just didn't know if, that's something that we could do again. We didn't know if people would, I'll be honest, we just didn't know if people would accept that, and so that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, it is too expensive to run the generator. Jan, it really is.
Yeah, long term.
But that's what we've been doing. And that's why, like we said here today, and us, Joni and I were very open about everything we do and where we're at with everything. But we looked at dollars and dimes here today, and there's just no way it is not feasible for us to continue the way we're doing it, because the gas, we can't do it anymore. We just can't. There's just no way possible. So something's got to give. And so that's, I guess, what we're saying. So,
well, this is a good start, Tony. I think Lisa just sent you a PayPal. I think you just need to start jotting down what you receive, because I think unless we know what your need is, there's no way we know where to send, what to send, or even send. So thank you for letting us know what you need. But we got to get you off that gasoline or diesel, whatever you're using over there.
Yes, yeah.
Jim's
So
get a gift card for a raffle prize.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And maybe we need to look at, doing another raffle for the absolute solar panels and all of it itself.
We can donate something and raffle it off as well. I know last time we gave what was it? What we gave we gave a canner.
Vanilla.
A meat slicer.
Meat slicer. Knives. I think you had knives.
And David Sandy gave 2 cutting boards or 1 cutting board. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, we may be able to come up with something like that to raise money for that. It's gonna cost you about $2,000 or $2,200 just to get a full system.
Yeah, it'll cost us. It'll cost us quite a bit, but I look at sometimes you have to do things in steps, and we look at it. Okay, we're this far. If we could get a Blue Eddy, that would kind of bridge that gap from where we're at right now to full on wired in solar system in the house. Because to do that, you're looking, we're down the road.
$5,000 and $10,000 for something like that, but you need to get you.
But we need something to bridge the gap. We just can't keep doing what we're doing. It's killing us.
Right.
Because people super chats and PayPal, and we love it and we appreciate it. We really, 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 really do. But it just doesn't make sense anymore to keep taking all that and just putting it out into a gas jug. Because we're not getting ahead on our build. We've come as far as we can right now, because of the cost of the fuel. And so, but anyway, we just wanted to make everyone aware of that. And everyone has always been so kind. And I know, it's tough for us to say anything. It really is.
No, I understand. And like I said before, the only way that the chat or anybody would know what's going on is if you tell us. And I know it's hard. Personally, I'm the worst one to accept charity or gifts or anything from people. It's hard for me to accept. It really is.
Yeah.
But I guess that's our human nature. When people want to give, they're giving out of their heart. They're giving from their, from their own pockets, and it's hard. But people need to know that there's a need. If you needed nails and we didn't know it, I wouldn't know that you needed nails.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know that you're trying to build this house. Both you and Joni are putting everything you got into it, and you're living by faith. These guys are living by faith. They're living from day to day by faith. They're not. They don't have a pension coming in like I have. They don't have Social Security coming in like I have. They're living by faith, and somehow God knows that, and He's going to meet their needs. I think He's going to meet their needs, daily. It helps us to know, what your needs are, either by putting it on the Amazon wish list. And if you guys, they do have a wish list both on the Canada side and the U.S. side. So if you're Canadian, obviously you would look at the Canadian side. Go in there and check their wish list and see if you can give $10 here, $15 there. That helps. I spend that just in stuff for Lisa on Amazon. So yeah. But yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can pull enough monies together to get you that solar system. Because here's the deal: you got to get off that fuel. You got to get off that fuel.
Yeah, it's killing us.
$40 a week or whatever. How much you're spending?
Oh, over 200.
Oh yeah, we spend over 200 a week in fuel now.
Yeah.
Wow. So you imagine if you didn't have to spend that and you had a solar system, what $200 a week? What you could buy for your house on that?
Well, that's it. That means more insulation that we could put in the ceiling.
Right.
It means the insulation for the outside of the house.
You still got plumbing to do. You still got electrical to do.
Everything. Yeah.
You got flooring to do. You still have.
Yeah. And we sat here today and it was,
you got to go out.
It was pretty sobering. Because we sat there and just we looked at everything, because I keep really like all receipts and everything. I keep it all just so that we can document everything.
Right.
And when we looked at the fuel cost, it was like, you got to be kidding. I must have made a mistake here somewhere. And it was out of this world. Just so that's when we knew, okay, can't keep doing this. Can't continue down this path. You're throwing good money at, you just, it's crazy. So, but anyway, it is what it is. And we're just trusting God. That's what we're doing. So,
Well, thanks for letting us know. And
Jan, you're right, Jan. God is a provider of all needs.
Absolutely.
we believe it'll happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we're like we said, we're trusting
What you
God.
said in Chronicles the other day, you have to believe for what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's already happened. It's easy to say thank God for my new tool that I got because you got it now. But it's hard to say thank God for what you're going to get in the future or what you need in the future. It's hard to thank.
Exactly.
Yourself Sunday. For those who don't know, he does a devotional on Sunday called Creekside Chronicles. So it's every day at 8:30 Central, 6:30. No. 8:30 Central. I can't remember your time.
10:30 Sundays. Yeah.
10:30.
Yeah. I did. I sent Blue Eddie an email, but it's been probably 2 weeks now, and I've never heard anything back. A lot of times they like being the ones that find you and extend that invitation, because I'm sure they get solicited by thousands of people.
Probably.
So, and it is what it is. I mean, that's the way it goes. They're a company, they're a business. So, thank you, Jan. We do live by faith, and yeah, I just got schooled.
Oh no.
Yeah, but anyway, it will work out, and we're just trusting God. So trust God with us, believe with us, because we've just got to make some changes. And the last thing we want to do is not have. We love doing these lives. We love being on YouTube. We love uploading the content and all of that. But when every time you start a generator, and every time you do an upload, or every time you do a live, and it's starting to cost $40 and $50 and $60, it's not feasible. It's just not feasible. So, but yeah, I will, Jan. I'll send him another one. Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
I'm gonna see if I can find you a generator, Tony, that runs on air.
That'd be really good.
Please do.
Or snow.
Okay.
That'd be great.
That worked really good. So, but hey, I just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
Here we are now in the house, and you're in a tent.
A teepee. Get it right.
Get it right.
How ironic.
Yes.
Oh well.
We're what, 500 square feet.
Yes, Dan. It just came through, and thank you so much. I don't know, Brenda. It could help if everyone sends Blue Eddie an email. I don't know.
It wouldn't hurt. That's for sure.
Yeah. Sam says, so will we see Joni crossing off squares next week? I'll tell you what we will do, Sam. We will do another raffle board for the actual in-house complete solar system that will be the mainstay for the house. We'll do it for that one. But as far as the Blue Eddie, I'm just trusting God for that, because yeah. Anyway, so thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jesse and Lisa. Love you guys. Stay safe in your travels, and we'll be in touch. And we are enjoying the ride along.
Yes, very much.
So
if I can just get Lisa to quit moving the camera.
That's it, eh? Yeah, she's got Jonalitis.
No, it's the gimbal keeps losing power, and then it goes.
Just sit there and
yeah. It's funny, yeah.
I picked it up the other way the other day, and I picked it up, and the bottom was just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it?
Jan, if you go to Blue Eddie, you're good at Googling. I'm just teasing you, Jan. If you go to their site, you'll see their contact. It says, if you scroll down, it'll say at the bottom.
All the bottom.
Yeah, all the way to the bottom. It says contact. And night, Brenda. We love you.
Good night, Brenda. Thank you so much.
Anyway, take care to everybody, and to you guys, be safe traveling, have fun, and we'll stay in touch. We'll talk later. But get some rest in your wigwam.
Yes. Hope you
and,
rest well.
Have fun. To everybody else in the chat, thank you everyone who gives. Thank you everyone that
Thank
just
you all
helps
so
us.
much for being
And
here.
thank you for understanding that we walk by faith, we live by faith, and that's all we have. And so thank you for letting us share our hearts tonight. We appreciate it. We really do. So
Good night, everybody.
good night to everybody in the live. And don't forget, Lisa, she's doing the Queen Wave. Here you go. Take care. We'll be talking to you guys later. Okay.
All righty.
All right. Love y'all. Take care.
Guys, bye.
Bye.